baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, number 56.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go? Here's Elliot Ramos. That's way outside. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 12:05.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. He goes down looking. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Line drive, short hop to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's the Giants lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Rafael Devers.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Wilmer Flores in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short, Bichette. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's in there. We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes outside. Flores off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. And that is foul. Outside low. 2-1.
Ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fifth, shortstop,
First
Willie
and second,
Adames.
2 outs. Willie Adames stands in.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
That's out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Giants leave a couple, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Kicks and fires. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And now 2-2. Now one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. He didn't really work out there on the mound. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's George Springer. Another solid power season. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, could be two. Good feed, that's one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now here is Joey Loperfido, and that drops in for a strike. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Ernie Clement.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Fouled off left side.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. On the ground out to short. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And a curve is down and in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Loperfido brings it in, and there's 1 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Matos.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. That's out to center field. Lucas. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner.
Third baseman, Will Wagner.
Webb back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Fought off foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses. 3-2 now.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Bounce to the left side. Chapman whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting ninth, catcher Tyler Heineman.
So digging in, Tyler Heineman. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty.
1 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Swings through that one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground right side, Schmidt. In plenty of time to first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one ripped. And foul ball. Bailey measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that one fouled off.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One and two here. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Ramos leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Ramos around third. He'll score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one.
Now
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. First pitch misses. That's to third. Whips it across. And there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Loperfido sizes this one up, and that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
And there's a ball. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. There's the strike. The next offering misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Count full.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
Now batting,
Jr.
first
1 for 1 with a
baseman,
single so far.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that's
Well, that's
outside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. On the inside corner for a strike. Oh, nice play. Fires to first. The throw is wild and it gets away. No advance though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Now batting,
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He hit into a double play his first time up. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants 1. As we go to the top of the 4th and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs. fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that one way outside. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up the middle, Clement. Tosses to first. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's in for a strike.
It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2-2 now.
Headed towards the corner. Ramos makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Loperfido now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That's outside, and it's 1-1. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Will Wagner.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, two
Yeah, I don't
strikes.
think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the
Leading off
5th,
for
and now the
San
right
Francisco,
fielder,
right
Luis
fielder,
Matos.
Luis Matos.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
So now 1 and 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That one hit to right, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Patrick
And the
Bailey.
batter now, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, left
So
fielder
the batting order
Elliot
turns over.
Ramos.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one
1 ball,
way
1 strike.
inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
John
for the
Shelby with my
Jays,
buddy Chris
catcher
Singleton. It's set to get us started.
Tyler
Bottom
Heineman.
5. Tyler Heineman. Webb back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ball, that's
Next
off the
pitch
plate.
is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some,
Now
so that was
batting,
nicely
the
done to
center
beat the
fielder,
odds.
Nathan
Anytime you rip a line drive
Lucas.
the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch
Ball that
misses.
high.
Ball 1. Heineman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses.
outside.
Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers getting loose as well. And a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 2-2. To third. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Now batting,
That's the one thing
right
about big
fielder,
leaguers. They make
George
tough plays look simple.
Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. Blue Jays 2, and the Giants 1. Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for
Now
the
the
Giants,
number 2
the
hitter,
designated
Rafael
hitter, Rafael
Devers.
Devers.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
That was just
0-1 for
paint
count.
on the first pitch fastball.
Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. And now it's even 1-1. There's the strike at the knees.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting.
Now it's going to be Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That one outside.
that pitch is out.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That
That's ball
one
3.
misses, and the count is 3-1. On the ground right side. throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lucas drifts towards it, makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants 1.
Now pitching for San
New arm out of the
Francisco.
bullpen, Hayden
Number
Birdsong.
60,
Pretty tight game, so they're
Hayden
looking for
Birdsong.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for the
Vladimir
Jays,
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman,
digs in now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is downstairs, and a count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Matos makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo
At the
Bichette.
plate, Bo Bichette. Bichette, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Right through there for a strike. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Oh, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now a chance for Addison Barger. Fastball for a strike. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every
Loperfido.
once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. And that one wrapped foul. Barker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's
That's
1.
out.
What a double play
he's
that
out.
was. Inning over. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right
Now
there.
batting,
You know what they
second
say,
baseman,
he couldn't have
Casey
thrown it out
Smith.
there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Popped up right side, Guerrero. On his way over, he's got it, and there's 1 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner takes off. Sliced hard but foul. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed inside with the curve.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Man at first, 1 away. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The tying run at the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
But when you
Now
see that
batting,
many pitches in
right
at bat,
fielder,
your
Luis
chances of
Matos.
succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 56 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Out of the
Blue
bullpen for the
Jays.
Jays, Chad Green.
Number 57.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Luis Matos. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Ball to strike. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with
Now
a
batting
runner in scoring
catcher,
position and
Patrick
2 strikes.
Bailey.
Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Patrick Bailey now at the plate. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball out to center field. Lucas squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in the dirt.
Cam.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Up
count right
next
there,
for
but he
the
didn't
Blue
give in.
Jays,
Once you get
third
the ball by the
baseman,
pitcher, there's a
Will
lot of base hits up the middle,
Wagner.
even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a man at first. So up next for Toronto,
Ball
Will
one.
Wagner. Squirts away a little bit.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And now Tyler Heineman. Fly ball to right. Matos makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Giants 1. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Elliot Ramos. Green back to work. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heineman makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
2 down, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that's in there at the knees.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for San
On the mound
Francisco,
now, Tyler Rogers.
number 71.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Tyler
and this is where a
Rogers.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center
Lead
fielder,
off for
Nathan
Toronto.
Lucas.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Adames. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck getting ready to go. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, Matos. And there are 2 outs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't
Now
find
batting,
it, doesn't
the
have the
first
control
baseman,
command that day,
Vladimir
you can pretty much forget about it.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Flores pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Blue Jays.
and on the mound is the closer, Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
Save opportunity
Yeah.
for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now Matt Chapman
Leading
at the
off for
plate.
the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
Well, his swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Outside, when you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Gets it to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
He's 2 outs away. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. That one's in there.
0-1.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left field. Loperfido sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman.
So they're down to their final out.
Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Hoffman, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Giants down to their final strike. Slice to right and foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and that one upstairs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.